I am putting myself on a low buy for 2026. For me, a no buy is a little bit too restrictive, but I want to be very intentional this year in the way that I am acquiring and bringing books into my home. So I have three rules for myself. I can continue to support Aardvark. I love the company. They pick amazing books each month. They're such a great price. And I do think that it's such an easy way to diversify your reading because they do a really good job picking from a wide variety of authors and a wide variety of genres. So I will continue to support Aardvark. I will also be allowing myself to buy books for book clubs. Community is going to be one of my top goals for 2026. So putting my book club books before anything else on my TBR. I get so much value out of discussing books with people and reading things with people in real time. And so I want that to be a main focus, but that means that every time a club picks a new book, I will allow myself to purchase that book if needed. However, I will be prioritizing places like Pango or Thrift Books. And then finally, if I'm in the middle of a series and I'm loving the series and it's a series I would like to own, I can purchase the next book in a series. So those are going to be my three yeses. And everything outside of that, I am going to not be purchasing this year. So with all that being said, I wanted to revisit my TBR spinner wheel. This was so fun last year. I spun for about 15 books, but recently I have been very inspired by Sid Bookworm on YouTube. She is incredible. She makes such amazing book content, and her Patreon is also well worth the join. But she does a TBR game, and so she'll spin, but instead of it landing on a book, it lands on a prompt. So I went ahead and filled a wheel of my own with prompts either inspired from her or ones that I came up with. And we're going to be spinning that and I'll tweak it as we go. I would love suggestions for what to add. The weirder or the funnier or the more creative, the better. And yeah, we're going to do this to spin down my TBR. Okay, let's go. Really excited. Okay, this is a gimme. I have to pick a book I'm really excited to read. Ooh, I know. So you may have seen in a previous haul from the end of last year that I picked up three of these Nomad edition books from Barnes & Noble. So we have A Magical Girl Retires, Almond, and the Tatami Galaxy. I will admit I went in specifically looking for Almond and I came out with all three. I have not heard anything about these two. But I'm very excited to read Almond. I have heard nothing but good things about this from people who I follow, whose tastes I align with. And yeah, hopefully I love it.